What's pumping, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something different. I'm actually going to be interviewing an old APOC YouTuber named MYTHonROBLOX. He's very successful. He has over 11,000 subscribers, and he's made some of the most popular APOC videos ever made. So basically, I'm just going to interview him and ask him some questions about his channel and his thoughts on APOC and what it's become. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, Myth, what's up, man?
Yeah, it's been good.
So a lot of people have been wondering where you've been and why haven't you been uploading lately.
Yeah, it has definitely been some time, and there's quite a lot of things that I've gone through during that period. But long story short, my life outside of APOC has been a bit complicated recently, I guess, because lots of work related stuff, including in my getting into a college and basic life stuff. My life is not just APOC and YouTube. I have to focus on actual real life stuff that I have to do. So yeah, that's partly that. Also, technical difficulties, I would say.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I think all of us understand that life can get busy and it's hard to upload consistently, especially on a game that's overtaken by hackers. What is your thoughts on Apocalypse Rising basically becoming a Hackcalypse Rising with all the exploits going around?
I think it's pretty much abandoned. Well, not really abandoned. Like I can still sense that some of the mods are probably, stepping on the dead horse, making sure that it's properly dead. Like they they do change some stuff in, if you realize, what they did is they update the map. Like, for example, originally it was just a normal map. They updated the map during the summertime, and now they updated the map to winter time. But the hackers are still there. Like, that means that they know, they have the grasp of the situation, but they don't really seem to do anything about it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much on the brink of abandonment right there.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I feel like a lot of times Gus doesn't really focus on patching the hacks. I think he's kind of given up on it for the most part. He just tries to do other updates, which end up becoming pointless because APOC is
His
still...
main focus is on APOC 2.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of that, what are your thoughts on APOC 2?
Well, for my personal opinion, I think I can only hope that it's not a wasteland PvP game like you would see in Arma 3 or Arma 2. I wish that he would just go back to his basics to when APOC came out, when APOC 1 came out. When have you seen the old APOC trailers?
Yeah, yeah. I've been here since 2014, so I've pretty much seen everything that's gone in and out of the community.
The
trailers,
the
yeah.
APOC the APOC, like the oldest APOC trailer, like the one,
The original, yeah,
back at
back in
Amen.
Classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, after Classic then, Amen.
Yeah. If you watch that back and then slowly watch it all the way to the latest APOC trailer, it just seems like they're just going towards a direction. They just switch direction from the survival aspects of the game to a fast-paced combat game.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Which is really weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, I feel like
right.
the reason they did that was mainly because as APOC went on throughout the years, it became more of a combat game, and a lot of people started playing it more for the combat instead of the survival tactics. I personally enjoy both. I mean, combat kind of became something that I had to become accustomed to because everyone else did it, and so I'd be considered a noob if I wasn't like there for the combat and stuff. But yeah, I do miss the survival aspect of it, and when its foundation really was when it first came out.
Yeah, I do agree that PvP should be in the game. It's not like all PvE, everybody should be friendly to each other and stuff like that. I mean, it's a sandbox game. It has sandbox written on it. So therefore we have to be creative and to think how do you make this thing more interesting rather than just, spawn, kill, die, repeat, spawn, kill, die, repeat. So hence the reason why I decided to come up with the idea of, making a sort of like a survival movie, I guess you would say. Some people call it a movie, some call it a story. I just think that every time when I make a video slash episode of Apollo's Rising, it's more of which there's like an objective for me to do, so that I don't feel like the game will be repetitive over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what made your videos so unique and so enjoyable for most people, is because you added a different aspect of APOC that no one really saw from any other YouTubers. I mean, myself included, I kind of went with the trend and did what everyone else did, Apocalypse Rising kill montages and Let's Plays of just, playing. You took a different turn, and your videos were a lot more interesting than most people's, and obviously were a lot more successful, and in my opinion, more entertaining. So my next question for you is, really, how did your Roblox character become to be? Like MYTHonROBLOX, who is he? I mean, where'd you start? How'd you get to where you are now?
Well, obviously the name resembles Frankie on PC, like Frankie on PC, Myth on Roblox. So you can probably tell that I took to a lot of inspiration from him, including the video structures and everything. People would say that that's copying 100%. I think that's sort of like replicating what he does, but in a Roblox form,
Mm-hmm.
which is it's not. I don't think that it's copying, because whatever I do it myself. Like
Mm-hmm.
whatever I'm doing, like the filming, the editing, and stuff like that, it's all me. But the idea is from Frankie himself. So that's taking inspiration. That's not exactly copying. Yeah, if I were to do DayZ videos, like DayZ mod videos, exactly like him, then you might say that's copying, and I would accept that. Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, I wouldn't say it was be copying. I mean, I think that every YouTuber has to find their inspiration and someone who inspired them. For me, it was an Apocalypse Rising YouTuber of a few years back, and that's why I started. For you, it's Frankie. So, obviously, like I said, you've had great success off of it, and you've also made it your own. I mean, not just with Apocalypse Rising videos, but with also the Phantom Forces videos and the DayZ videos and everything else you've uploaded. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that you've copied. I think it's pretty much original, and you just found your inspiration. Okay, Myth. So I've noticed in all of your videos, especially your APOC videos, your APOC videos specifically, you seem to spend a lot of time on the intros and the outros and kind of the smaller stuff that people might not be there for. But it
Oh.
really helps your videos out a lot. And I just wanted to know, how much time do you really spend on those? Is it a lot of effort, and uh, what is some of the stuff that goes into making that?
If I could remember, the first intro I made was for I think it was a men video. Yeah, that was the first ever um sort of cutscene I made. Well, it's not really a cutscene actually. Um, well, I sort of made it into made it look like it was a cutscene. It was actually just a still. Everything was just laying there still. As a matter of fact, all my so-called cutscenes, they're all just still places, and the only thing that's moving it was the camera, to give it an illusion that whatever is on screen right now is moving. Like for example, if you saw in like in episode 5, the helicopter flying up in the air, the camera was moving around the helicopter to make it look like it was moving around. Basically, I just went wild in the Roblox studio when I first got the idea, because I was the idea came to me when I was looking at other people's videos. I came across one video. It was a ROBLOX 5 video where the intro was a sniper taking position,
Mm-hmm.
and the camera was just panning across some. I presume German soldiers,
Mhm.
and I just thought of an idea. Why not I made APOC, but with that kind of setting, that kind of scenery and stuff like that, and it worked out. The first episode, I mean, not the first episode, the first cutscene worked out, so I got into it, and then I started exploring what can I do, what are the possibilities, and then you actually realize that episode after episode, the quality and the detail has gotten so much to the point where I incorporate in-game physics into the cutscenes. Like for example, what was it? I think it was episode 9 or 10, where it was where I jumped out of the AC-130 and parachuted to the map.
Yes.
That that was a that was a mix of still frame shots and in-game me jumping off of controlling my own character jumping off of a plane with a skydiving script, and you put that together and boom, that's a cutscene.
Oh, well, obviously, being a basic APOC YouTuber and seeing that for the first time was extremely interesting, and I was amazed. Actually, that's the reason I subscribed when I first saw your channel. Was at the end of the video, it had an awesome outro. I think it had a helicopter, and it was just really interesting to see. So, I subscribed off that video, and as I continued to watch your videos, I saw the detail increase and the work increase. So I thought I'd ask about that and see how it came to be.
Those actually take about, oh, but if you're asking about how long it took, the first few cutscenes that I ever made, those took like probably a day, and then till the most recent episode, which is I think episode 12, part 1. I never really get around making part 2 because of many problems.
Yes.
Part 1, I think it took about 3 weeks. No, 2 weeks to 2 weeks to prepare the models and everything, and another 2 weeks to film and edit it. That was just intro for it.
As you guys can see, he spends a lot of time on his videos, and that pays off. Obviously, like I've said twice before now, he has had tremendous success on YouTube, and it just shows that to get to there, you have to spend a lot of time, and it takes a lot of hard work. But I appreciate the time, Myth. That was a great interview, man. I'm sure not just me, but a lot of your fans are missing all the uploads. We wish you could continue to keep making APOC videos, but I think we'll all continue to support you throughout whatever you upload. And yeah, man. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and a comment down below. Also, subscribe if you're new. I'm going to be leaving Myth's channel down in the description. Guys, go check him out. He's awesome. He makes some great videos. Anyways, guys, I'll see you. Peace out.